Jesus, where is he? Where is he? He's late. What are you doing? Benji, man, where are you? Benji, let me call him. Benji, hi mate, you're right. You know the live has started, you know that? Yeah? Benji, come on man, what are you doing? Are you coming? Oh, okay. Alright, how long? What, 1, 2, 10 minutes? No, not 10 minutes, man. I can't do this on my own for 10 minutes. No way, no way. Come on. Where are you? Oh, you're parking the car. All right, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's always the case with him. He's always late. I don't know why, man. I really don't know why. But hey, I'm sure he's on his way.
Hello. Oh, sorry, man. I was stuck on Ibiza. I was partying. I forgot card. Then I brought a carrot instead of
The carrot. Yeah.
But
Man, come on, like, hey.
Okay. Sorry. I do apologize. I brought you something.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We're gonna start with my toilet.
Something.
No,
Sorry,
you don't want
that.
Yeah. Okay.
He's brought me something.
You want to start with something exciting?
Oh yeah.
A bottle of red.
Ooh, what is this?
It's a bottle Magno Nero di Troia.
Bravo, merci. Thank you so
fancy?
much. Yeah, we're
It's
trying.
one of my preferred wine, by the way.
Okay.
I just put it in.
Yeah.
I had a little bit
Did you?
in the flight.
When you were driving?
Yeah, the plan. I coming from Ibiza, man. Not far. I was stuck with the snow, last week. We were in Ibiza.
Oh yeah.
You coming back? You
Were you skiing?
Yeah. I don't like skiing.
Anyway,
And
and
I got something.
another thing.
Yeah. Okay.
What's that one?
This one. Oh, that's is a treasure, my little treasure.
Oh,
Look.
what is it?
Sorry, I put the down.
Yeah, put down your carrot.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh. Look at this
The
bread.
Rascal Baker.
Lovely.
It's like a diamond, no?
Yeah.
I got my diamond here.
Tasty.
Okay, wait, we're gonna try this.
Okay, you do that.
There you go. And
Finally, go. You
I
tell
got
us.
a little present for a late Christmas present.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? What is it? Show me.
No,
Show me. I've got to open.
Okay.
Oh, some samosa.
Really?
Some
I
samosa.
didn't even.
Oh man, yeah, look at this. Funny.
What?
Oh.
Really? Are you ready by mine?
What is
What?
it? What? Same t-shirt.
Yes,
buddies. Hey, well done, my friend. Hello, everybody.
Hello, guys.
Hey, how you doing? Right, tonight.
There we are again.
It's another
Third
night.
night.
The third night.
Third night. Give me 3.
Give you 3. It's the third night, and we are having some magnificent news.
Samosa.
And we'll have some samosas. as well.
Samosaka is the new name, by the way, because
Samosaka.
I cannot pronounce this things, but yeah. Anyway.
What's the samosaka story? Tell me what's the
He's
samosaka story?
is in the middle of the samosa and the moussaka, the Greek side is a kind of stuff, but you know better.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, I'll tell you in a bit. But so we've got some great people joining us tonight. We've got Beniamino D'Agostino is joining us tonight.
I thought I was Benjamin.
Yeah, but there's more than one.
Ah, yeah?
Yeah.
Mama, what are you doing?
Just one last thing.
I thought I was the only one, Benjamin in the world.
Yes, well,
We need to discuss this.
You're Benji. He's Beniamino.
That's right.
Yeah. So Beniamino D'Agostino, the owner of
Botromagno.
He's going to join us in a bit later. And he's waiting for us to come back. And so
we are
and we've got this as well. And this is amazing. That's a great bread that you took on your way back from Ibiza, didn't you?
Yeah. I was just step by to Spec14 in Leeds with my airplane.
Okay. Well, of course, you land
my
in
friend,
Leeds Bradford.
Bradford, my friend,
Yeah.
this bread. If anyone wants a real good
bread. Yeah, it's
like a proper one.
absolutely.
I'm gonna show you after. He's doing this in his Instagram account. He's cutting this bread, and the show is like,
What's it called? His Instagram account again?
The Rascal Baker.
The Rascal Baker. Yeah, exactly. The Rascal Baker. So follow him. And if you does he ship to York or is it solo?
Yeah, we will do. By the way, I didn't tell you. But yes, he will deliver it to. Yeah, but we can sort something.
Oh yeah, we can.
He will deliver the
work
wine
on
for
together.
us, and we deliver the bread for him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. Well, we deliver to Leeds. We deliver to York. We deliver to East Yorkshire.
Yes,
We deliver to North Yorkshire.
and for
Pretty
free.
much everywhere for free.
For free.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. So
With a
it's,
minimum spend of £2,000. Easy.
per day.
Per-
That's about right. No, so it's that's amazing. Thank you. And
And what about?
well,
My present.
I'm
No, because I'm getting upset now. I'm gonna eat my carrot now.
yeah, eat your carrot. Well, actually, it's fun that you brought a bottle of white wine. It's
Oh.
because I had a bottle of red wine. Sorry, I had a bottle of white wine. That's
You confusing like the day.
tonight. And this is it.
Oh,
This
is
is
that
it.
for me?
Yeah, it's for you. Enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a Riesling from
Riesling?
Alsace.
That's us.
We
From
know
what village?
from Ribeauvillé.
Ribeauvillé.
Aubervilliers.
No, It's like the samosa.
It's
It's like the samosa.
moussaka.
When you got something on your head, you
Oh yeah, it doesn't go away.
It's
Like
stuck.
stuck, like a satum.
You like one?
Yeah, look at this.
Anyone take a screenshot, please? Thank you.
There you go.
Ah.
Slim, of course. It's like a
Right.
lockdown.
You do it. I don't.
Right, you're working, aren't you?
Yeah, well, a little bit sad.
Nah.
But yes, I'm working.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
And in
thank you.
fact, there's a question.
Thank
I
you to
wanted
my colleagues.
Hello. Hello. There is a question I wanted to ask you.
Oh my
Because
God.
it's
we
like,
started now.
You know, we kind of like known each other for a little while, but there's one
Just 7
question.
years.
Yeah, just 7 years. But there's one thing that I've never asked you is how did you get into wine?
You did ask me last 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, well, we
okay,
rehearsed.
I'm sorry.
We rehearsed. I mean, like, yeah.
Right, it's like kind of, I don't know how to it's like, it's here in my blood. Because when I was like very little, like 6 years old, I remember I was telling to my parents that I want to do like management, hotel director, you know, and I was just 6 years old.
6 years old.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I had my, and that's
Yeah,
what I was
you-
doing
yeah.
all my life.
Yeah.
Basically, I studied at Catherine College, and then I started to travel everywhere because I love my job. And I've been in USA, I've been in France. At some point, very early, I started to work in this restaurant, and all family basically, they were sommelier.
Oh,
We are doing the Associazione Italiana ICE. The Associazione Sommelier is the equivalent of WCT.
Yeah. But for all those who are following us and remember, Laura joined us last time, is providing the WSET course. I know some of
Then
you
now
are
we
already,
will have,
if she's watching, hello Laura,
Hello.
and Simon, by the way. And yes,
Once
so
upon a
she provides the WSET courses in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yes.
the equivalent of WSET.
Yeah, and then that's what my interest of the wine started. But it was more a passion because I was like, and I remember that time I tried. That's why I was really interested in it.
Yeah.
Because I tried Amarone della Valpolicella. I was quite young then. It was not like affordable to pay for a bottle of. But obviously, the owner in a tasting opened a bottle of 30 years old. Amarone from Masi, by the way.
Yeah, Masi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Very
and
famous
it was,
producer.
after 30 years, it was perfect. I mean,
Ah.
not imperfect in a way that it could be perfect. I mean, but it was like really, really good. And yes, and that's still my favorite one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Amarone di
Amarone della
Valpolicella
Valpolicella
is your
is
favorite
my favorite because of the style of it.
one. Okay, tell us a bit more about the style then.
Well, the style is just it's complex. I don't like easy things. I like complex things. And fruity, juicy, and yes, of course, it is from Veneto, which I spent a lot of part of my life, like probably a quarter of, I don't know, you do the math, you know my age. And,
Yeah, far too young.
Yes, thanks. And yes, basically, I fell in love with this wine, and for the region, in the region as well. And that's where, after years, I opened my first wine bar.
Of course, yeah, in Veneto, didn't you?
In Vicenza, yes.
Yeah, in Vicenza.
And it was great. But then, well, life, things change in life.
Oh, yeah,
and,
you had to come to the UK because you
of
had
course,
to do.
otherwise,
you had to go to the
the
US.
yes,
Yeah,
right. And I had
yeah.
to meet you 7 years ago. And then my passion for the wine, since I met you, I have to say this, it became more stronger and more vital.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's great, these things. Like you meet one wine, it's like meeting one person, you know, and then suddenly you just like everything becomes a lot more interesting. It's like, yeah, for me, for example, right, it was like I was studying, I was in France.
No, but we don't want to know.
Ah, sorry. Okay. I'm just going to have a samosa instead.
Okay, ciao guys.
Delicious samosas, by the way. No, okay. So we were like, I was studying in France, in Nîmes to be precise.
Nîmes, yeah.
I think beautiful city. If you've ever been to Nîmes, it's one of the first trip. If you want to do a first trip when all of this is done, go to Nîmes. Beautiful place. Montpellier, you know, the Languedoc-Roussillon, absolutely amazing. And
too many wines travel, but very soon it's coming.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Can't say too much about this.
Oh, sorry.
We haven't even talked about the future yet. So
someone
like, well, UK, well, let's do this, let's do that. Every day we wake up, it's like, yeah, we've got a new idea, let's write it down. Becky, she follows. She's like, yeah, come on, let's write it down.
Thanks, Becky. By
the way, Becky, thank you.
Becky.
She's commenting. I'm just putting them on the screen. That's all I'm doing. So comment, and I put your comments on the screen. By the way, that's why I get like this.
And Becky, by the way, Barbara, she's really upset.
There she is. There you go.
Hello. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It is definitely beautiful.
Okay.
So basically, so I was studying in Nîmes.
So a little bit.
And sorry, it's the samosa. I was doing catering.
Like
university.
me. Yeah,
Catering university.
Yeah.
And then we went to this producer called Famille Perrin, which is in the Rhône Valley, in the Châteauneuf-du-Pape, one of the best Châteauneuf-du-Pape producer. And they own like some amazing producing names such as Château Vieux Télégraphe, etc. And we tasted a bottle of wine of 1971. 1971 Châteauneuf-du-Pape. And it's like, I couldn't believe how interesting and beautiful and offering so much. So much. Yeah, in flavors. I could taste like the dry herbs. I could taste the stones. I could taste the game meat. I could taste everything. It was just unbelievable. And since then, I can still taste the wine in my mouth. Every day I talk about it, and every day when I wake up, I speak about this wine, and I get the same answer from Kirsty to say, "Oh, come on, Cyriaque, stop talking about this wine now, please."
It's like your alarm, basically.
Yes, my alarm. Famille Perrin, produce Châteauneuf-du-Pape, 1971.
What aspect of wine you love the most?
Great question.
God.
Well, a question to us both. What one aspect of wine you like the most, or you love the most?
Well, to be honest with you, if I can say,
please do.
I like, yes, okay, the exciting things to do, but I like not just the aftertaste, but the after feeling. Like if you drink a good wine, you got that feeling that like you're sharing, like it takes you like back, probably a flavor or a taste back in the time. I don't know, the marmalade that your grandma was doing or whatever. It does the beauty of it. Like what is brings you back your memory, or it makes new memory.
Absolutely, and I have to say I concur. I concur.
Oh, it's little French.
This is what I like about it. It's these things that it expresses. The feelings that it brings to you. You say, oh my God. And because drinking a bottle of wine, everybody can do it. That's fine.
And
you can do it. We can do it.
Apricot or banana or whatever.
But things that really just like the feeling that it brings to you, the memories that it actually creates. All of these things. It's like eating a marvelous dish for the first time. Actually, one story is basically, we were in this restaurant in York, and one's the best pairings I've ever had in my life. And the wine was a sweet Riesling from Yarra Valley, and the dish was a pear dessert, and it just worked perfectly together. The best pairings ever. I remember it, and it's like 10, 15 years ago. You know, it's like, it's a long time. But then, that's it. So these are the aspects, I think, that we like, don't we? That memory. And
even,
obviously,
to be honest, if I can say, even the hangover with a good wine is better it's much better than one buy from a supermarket, because we support local.
We support local. Independent business.
Remember.
In fact, there's a thing on social media going on at the moment, which is the Independent Business Challenge. So we're going to get that. It's like putting some pictures, and then you guys like comment and see what you like, etc., etc.
Yes, Gerardo, don't worry, we're gonna plan this. Thank you, Gerard.
Oh, right. Well, another question from Gerard. In fact, there you go. What's your favorite grape variety? Great question. I tell you why, because
we were saying this.
We were going to talk about this. So thank you for asking. Well done. Dos Santos, I think personally, the one that I prefer, because of the style that it offers, that's minerality. When I speak about mineralities, that when like flinty, or it's been hot and sunny and suddenly it rains, so you can smell the rain on the pavements, on the sidewalk, and that's what's called minerality. And for me, Riesling is the one that gives this. And this is, for me, my favorite grape variety. It offers not just because of this, but because also you can have it sweet, you can have it not too sweet, you can have it off dry. You get so many different ways of doing it. You can have it in ice wine. It's absolutely amazing. Bone dry, say for example in Clare Valley.
By the way, sorry if I interrupt you.
Please do.
But if you want to know all these aspects, like why there is a different Riesling, what's the level of it, and you can join our wine club.
Absolutely.
Chef Barbara Club.
Chef
Barbara Club. We did want to call just club and not wine club, because if you don't want to drink wine, we got plenty of other choice. It's not just wine, remember. Absolutely. It's mostly wine, obviously, because that's what our passion. But we do beers, we do healthy drinks, and we do a lot of other things.
We do like kombucha.
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday night at 8 p.m. And if you enroll, by the way, while you're mentioning it, for 4 weeks, because it's a good thing, you pay £60 for 4 weeks, you've got free delivery, and you get 10% discount.
If you join us for at least 4 weeks, you can have 10% discount
On
in
purchases, on all purchases.
all purchases
So,
forever. let's say.
Brackets
For
closed.
your
What's
life.
your favorite grape?
So no, I did say well. I like Shiraz, Grenache, the Rondines, even Zinfandel. All these. I don't like to. If I can say, I don't like very dry wines or too tannin wine.
Okay,
I
okay.
just
Yeah.
I like something soft and
Okay.
round one.
Ah, very nice. Yeah. So like something like Merlot or
Are you testing me?
Merlot's
Are you
good,
testing
man.
me?
Merlot's good. Merlot's good. There's some great. The greatest wine, the most expensive bottle. Actually, no, not the most expensive. One of the most expensive reds is made out of 100% Merlot. Chateau Petrus.
Chateau Petrus.
Huh?
I
And-
thought it was
and-
the Chateau Lafite.
But Petrus.
Oh.
And in Italy, the most expensive red
Yeah.
wine is Massetto,
It's a Massetto,
and it's
yeah.
100% Merlot as well.
Okay.
So
But I
Merlot.
still prefer Amarone della Valpolicella.
I like
Sorry.
Merlot.
And Scorvina, whatever.
Valpolicella, of course, Corvina, Rondinello,
Rondinello.
etc.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Well,
the-
should we
the-
drink or what?
Well, yeah,
No,
that's
because,
it. Yeah, let's have a drink. So, to all of you who have a little bit of this,
Ciao Papino, ciao Noah. Love you. So,
it's Papino is basically his Benji, and it was his son.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dos Santos. The first wine that we're going to have, which is this one here, this little baby. I don't know if you can see, because it's always very difficult to see the label, even with the new camera. I can't even see. Boom, bam. Anyway, it's been on social media, so you can have a look at it.
yeah.
It's a Riesling from Jean Sip, and Jean Sip is a producer based in Ribeauvillé, not in Aubervilliers, not in Paris, because Ribeauvillé is in Alsace. Okay, so it's an Alsace white wine Riesling from a grape producer that is producing his grapes only in an organic way, even though he hasn't got the certification organic, because it's really difficult for one and it costs a lot of money. So if you want to do something certified organic sometimes, well, if you want to go, and Beniamino will probably tell us a little bit more about this particular subject, is basically if you want to use this certification, you're probably going to put some money on the bottle and it's going to be more expensive. And people don't really want this, do they? Huh? Let's be realistic. So yeah, he's certified. He's not certified organic, but he's doing everything organically. And it's a family. It's quite an old family based in Ribeauvillé. They've got lots of different people who are members of their family who are producing wine, like Louis Sip, for example. And then some of them got married, and they got, like, say, Sipmac, for example. So it's very.
I just think apparently we got Bob as well. We got Bob. Bob has a message. Yes, Bob. It will be our next.
Next when we expand, we've got Bob.
Yes.
Hello,
okay.
Bob.
We love you.
So yeah, this guy here is the type of wine that he does is dry, and in Alsace you don't always have something super dry. You do you can have, say, for example, things that are a little bit off dry, as I was saying earlier, or they can leave the grapes on the vines for a little bit too long or longer, just to give a little bit more structure, a bit more body, a bit more sweetness as well, but not sweet, but just a little bit of things like this. And these guys produce things bone dry, super dry. Well, when you try it, I mean, like, whew, it's zesty, it's clean. It's
Then how much
fresh.
does it cost in our list?
The price on our list is $14.25. And obviously, if you buy it tonight, it's minus 10%. I'm not going to do the math right now because I'm thinking about something else. But yeah, go.
Yes, whoever order now during the live, or you can even order now by message. We're gonna show to everyone. You can have 10% of discount.
10%, yeah, absolutely. And so that's what they do. The reserve, because it's Riesling reserve. means that it's been aged on the lees for a little longer. Mean on the lees means you'll have to join the club to know.
Yes.
There you go. If you want to know what lease mean, join Chez Barbara Club.
Yes.
There you go. Or phone us, we'll tell you.
Barbara or Rebecca?
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
right. There was a bit of a yeah. Anyway, anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I'm thinking.
what are you thinking? Should we?
I'm thinking first,
should we-
first before we do this,
Okay.
there was a couple of things
Yes,
that we cooked
yes,
today. Okay, to go with.
Yeah, you
the
did
wine.
this time.
Indeed. So we thought
I was
let's
doing
not
nothing
cook
then.
during the tasting because or during the live because well, you know, he always does it and frankly it
I
doesn't
was busy
taste very good.
on Ibiza this time. No?
But this time, right, well, so what we've done, right, and I show you, thank you very much, I show you, okay, and these are amazing. They're like naans, but inside you've got some cheese. And if they were really hot,
I didn't know that.
they were cheese. They were a bit of cheddar,
Really?
they were a bit of feta.
Can I?
Oh, yeah, they've got a bit of cumin, they've got a bit of Nigeria seeds,
Robins?
and it's really good. Like, and because of that richness of the cheddar, of the because there's some yogurt in the dough, and the spices, etc. The Riesling, it would be perfect. So if you want to know the recipe, we can
Good.
yeah,
Los Santos.
good description.
You're actually the next Bob, I think.
There you go. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
So if you want to know the recipe, just text us, send us a message, and we'll send it to you. Really easy, really super dead easy. And then what we've done for the reds, and that's before we introduce Benjamin, who's waiting in the waiting room over here.
Yeah, I just need to do one thing before.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, you do it.
I promise.
Oh yeah.
Look at this.
Bit of breads.
In the middle.
Can you see?
Sorry.
Should I take the camera? Or?
No, sorry. Well, you can. Rascal Baker, sorry, I don't do it like you, but
No.
I was doing something better.
There you go.
I'm
Go
doing
for it,
Rascal
dude.
Baker now.
Bit of breads.
And
bread.
just to, how you doing?
Wow.
Can you see
Oh, amazing. Look at this.
Wow,
Look
yeah.
at this bread.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Okay, one for you, one for me.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, and then
you want
this we can show that. So basically,
That's the
it's
Syriac beauty today.
it's not a toad in the hole. It could be a toad in the hole, by the way, but no.
Oh,
this
that's
is
good, by the way,
this
man.
is it's good. Huh?
Oh.
This is a Polish dish from made out of buckwheat and smoked sausages, a bit of bacon bits and carrots and things like this. Yeah, delicious. And that will go with the wine that Beniamino is going to show us. Should we get it in? Should we get it in? Should we? First comment says yes. We let him in. Second comment, first comment says no. Okay,
No,
go back home,
no.
Benji.
Okay.
Sorry. First
Me.
comment. Who's the comment? Who's saying? Who's commenting first?
No,
Yes. No. Yes.
You
No.
can
Yes.
have,
No.
If you comment now, you can have 15%.
Yeah.
Come on, 15%.
15%
Come on,
first
guys.
comment right now.
You can have
Who's
15%.
doing this? Who's doing this? Oh,
It's
we're
like
waiting.
televendita.
Sorry, Ben. Hey, oh no.
That's too easy.
Too easy.
That's too easy, my darling. Sorry.
Well, second comment.
You
Second
probably
comment.
having already this 15%, by the way.
Go on. Yeah, we'll let him in. But the first comment after that one is going to go with, there you go.
Mark.
Hey, oh my. We'll have, it's a draw because
Well,
they
we're
both
gonna
appeared.
give it to both of you.
Yeah, they
A
both
Gerardo,
appeared at the same time.
Gerardo
So there you go.
and,
And Morgan.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hello. Come va?
Hi there! Hi guys! Tutto bene? All is nice here.
Excellent.
How are you?
Yes, very good.
Good,
Thank
good.
you very much.
We got your beauty here.
Yeah, look at this. We can even take the cork off.
Well,
you-
probably
I'll
because
try.
I was an Ibiza, you know.
There you are, in the Ibiza. Hello. Yes, potremaio nero di Troia. Yeah. Use a corkscrew. It's easier.
Is it?
Yeah. Unless it's a screw cap, of course. Which obviously.
You can see. Oh, look at that.
Bravo. So, Beniamino, you're the owner of Botromagno with your brother, is that correct?
Yes, yes. First of all, thank you guys to give me this opportunity. I'm so happy to see you back again. It's a long time that I'm not here around Leeds, and last time was absolutely amazing and fantastic.
Yeah, we've been.
Yes, I'm the owner of Botromagno with my brother Alberto. We started Cheers.
Yes.
We have started managing this winery little less than 2 years ago. You have to know that on September 2021, there are 30 years that we are doing this with Alberto.
Wow,
We have
30
started that we were two young kids, young guys,
Still
and
young. You're still young.
We are.
We are still young. All of us.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
absolutely.
when you say
absolutely, thanks to the wines, thanks to food and wine, we are still young.
So 30 years ago in Gravina, is that correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. Wonderful place. We are so lucky. We live in a hidden gem located in central part of Puglia, on the border with Basilicata. We are only 6 miles far from the border with Basilicata and 10 miles from the city of Matera. That you know, last year, 2019, was the European Capital of Culture.
Yeah. And also
And
a place. Oh, sorry, go on.
we have some problem with the connection. You are going
Yeah,
very,
next time. So
yeah.
if it's the same for everybody, we're terribly sorry. But I was saying, you was talking about the culture, the city of culture, and also it was the set for a very famous movie, wasn't it?
Absolutely. The last that wasn't isn't still in the cinemas is the last James Bond movie. Yeah, he was in Matera in Gravina, and he jumped off. He jumped off from a bridge, from an historical bridge, just 200 meters from my parents' home.
Yeah,
We saw Daniel Craig from our balcony.
amazing.
But you jump on your roof, yes, basically.
No, it's an amazing place. I had the chance
Yes.
to. We had the chance to go. What was it? Last year? No, not last year. Obviously, the year before last. And the
Yeah,
view
a couple of years ago.
of the city is absolutely amazing. I mean, the caves that were dug by a long time ago for people to escape the barbarians, and I mean, some restaurants have actually opened in these caves. It's absolutely
Yeah.
beautiful place.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah. Once again, we are lucky. We live in a wonderful place, very rural. What was a problem in the 70s with high unemployment because we do not have any industry, today is a plus because we have no pollution. The environment is absolutely very safe, and a lot of young people like me, like my brother, have decided in the last 20-25 years to go back to the fields. We have a high quality production of obviously grapes, wine, extra virgin olive oil, wonderful durum wheat for amazing pasta, nice fruit. Also because the area is very hilly, is not so much fertile, and this means that the agricultural production in my area is low in quantity and very high in quality. As usual, you know, it happens in production of food. If you have huge production per hectare, usually quality is so and so.
Not so good.
If you have the right balance between quantity, respect of environment, and production, usually the production raise up very high. And this is the reason why we have this long tradition. You think that in our area, first traces of developed viticulture is dated 9th century before Christ. There are more than 3,000 years that in the Gravina area they are producing high quality wine, well known all around the area. And we have just saved the local cooperative and started the new era, starting selling the wines not only in the surrounding, but all over the world. Now we are still a small winery, managed in an organic way, managed in sustainable way. We are very attentive about that. We produce only wine for the 40 hectares in estate. We produce only wines from indigenous grapes, like Nero di Troia, what we are tasting tonight. But you know that we have the Gravina Bianco, that is the only appellation in Italy that are produced from one producer. And the grapes are Greco and Malvasia. We have the Primitivo, obviously. We have the Aglianico, because we are on the border with Basilicata, and it is typical of that area. And we have the Montepulciano, that is the relatively youngest grape imported in our area, because it has only 800 years, imported in 1,200 from the Benedictine monks in the area.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
Well, if I can just say something, Beniamino, like the Nero di Troia, like I always say on the label and everything, it's not like a common wine on UK, but it's actually probably the most selling wine that we're doing at the moment.
True.
Because it's like it's amazing because people they're choosing the not like Sauvignon Blanc, but you put Nero di Troia, and of course it's the grape, but it's something that you need to be like coraggioso, or you say courageous to do it, and then because obviously you know more marketing than me, but we're selling them quite a lot.
Oh, wait, this has been the red wine we sell the most of, and to be fair, at $13.95 for a bottle of wine like this, I think it's like don't put the price up, please don't put the price up. But really,
no. That is also our policy to make wines with the right value.
Sure.
By the way, Beniamino, if you're buying today this wine from us, you get 10% discount.
Benji needs to continue. I'll be 1 minute.
Where are you going?
The laptop's running out of juice.
Oh,
that can't happen. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. All right. Anyway, but this is why
this is why we are live. But that's real. I didn't even say. I thought before to put the sense of
absolutely.
I have to say what you are saying is absolutely nice for me, because what is happened on your market, it's happened on all the market where we have started selling the Nero di Troia. Nobody knows anything about it, but all the people that have started tasting, they have revived it.
Yes, yeah. But it works with, I remember the other wines that you do, for example, the Nero di Troia is like this, but the other wines that you do, the Primitivo, for example, has got that kind of power and beauty and fruit forward and strength and it works really, really well. And the Gravina, which is the white. Yeah, here we go. Thank you. The Gravina that you do, which is the white. Is it a blend? Is it?
It's a blend. 60% Greco, 40% white Malvasia.
It also got that richness, but that really clean freshness as well, which is really nice. And it works. All of your wines are like this. Am I right to think that your winemaker is, what's her name again?
The name is Goffredo Agostini.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from Abruzzo. And also we have a new guy, a local winemaker. You met Fiorella, but Fiorella is not anymore with us. She moved to France.
I see.
Right.
Yeah. But now we have another young guy, very, very smart. His name is Francesco Saracino. This year is the second harvest that he have done with us, and it's even him is very, very talented.
So you're saying this is his vintage? Is that his vintage?
No, this vintage is 2018, I think, is the vintage with Fiorella. Yes, with Fiorella. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it?
Okay.
Is that wine based?
Oh, but it'd be interesting. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see
The difference.
the difference. Obviously, it's not just driven by the producer, the winemaker, but it's also driven by the weather and
Okay.
etc. There was a question.
No, I have to say.
But you finish.
Yeah, there's a question. What local eat with Nero di Troia, right?
Sorry.
Now
I saw a question. What the local eat with Nero di Troia?
is this one? What
Yes.
is
Yeah.
the first?
It's very easy to say. Gravina is a wonderful place also for lamb. The usual pairing that we do with Nero di Troia is lamb, potato, and lamb cooked in the oven.
Cooked in the oven. Okay.
Then
Just
you're
very simply. Fine chopped local lamb with some sliced potato, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and cook for about 45 to 1 hour at 220 degrees Celsius in the oven, and that's it. That's it. If you like, you can add some tomatoes also in the oven, and that's it.
Okay.
Simply and savory. A pinch of salt, and it's done.
Next question, yeah.
for you.
So basically, what led you to start the winery there, and how did you all get started? Yes, of course.
Gerard, very simple. I simply fall in love. I tell you the story. Yeah, I fall in love. I tell you the story. I was a lawyer in another life. People from the local winery asked me to try to save the winery from the bankruptcy, because at that time I was a bank lawyer and I was working with some investors, or something like that. After 4 months studying the papers, I realized that was what I want to do. And with Alberto, in 1 week, we have made the decision and hired the winery.
Cool. That's great. Now it is a lovely story.
Yeah.
Every time that's why I say to people about this wine is like, these guys, like, it was something written in their hearts, and they said, yeah, this is our vision. This is what we want to do. We found this place. Let's go for it. Because it's such a challenge when you're not a family wine, like you're not from a family winemaker, a winemaking family. Then to jump into something like this, it's like such a challenge, because you've got to learn everything from A to Z. It's like continuous. It's beautiful.
That's
Right,
one
so-
of the.
The main reason, the reason why I fall in love is because I have realized in few months that there are my roots. I immediately feel the connection with the history, with the heritage of my area of the population. And I was completely amazed about that. I have learned in few months more on the history of my hometown than in 25 years before.
Yeah, well, there you go. Absolutely. Well, it's something that I wish I had the courage to do, but unfortunately, growing grapes in the UK is not the same. You don't have the same opportunity. But no, we really appreciate what you came here for. We really appreciate the fact that you and your brother took on to open this beautiful winery in this marvelous region. Just want to say, I know it's bringing the lights away from you. I'm terribly sorry, but my grandfather, he's from Puglia. He's born in Andria.
You know French then?
In Andria.
Andria.
Just 30 minutes from Gravina.
He used to keep his goats by the Castel del Monte. And for me, Puglia is like, you see this triangle here? This is it. This is Puglia.
Yeah.
Is here.
It's a piece of your heart.
Absolutely. So really, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And obviously, we have to. This is the longest longest running live we've done.
Yeah,
out of 3.
It's fine.
But
next time.
Yeah, next time is 3 hours. So make sure you order a bottle, not just a sample.
Not you, Benjamin.
No, yeah. And thank you to all.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. I just want to say something.
Thank you. Hoping to see you soon back again.
Okay.
Absolutely, Benjamin.
Thank you, Benjamin.
Love you.
No, don't go.
Love you so much, guys. Thank you.
That's what I wanted to say about Too Many Wines, because what we're doing is not like, sorry to say this, not to selling just Pinot Grigio or Sauvignon Blanc or what the people normally want.
Yeah.
Okay. Is here to teach in a market, obviously,
show the
passion and bring the people to love like the wine that we have tonight. This one is not famous. I mean, like in UK, I would say, and bring people to love and share our passion, which is, I mean, bring them to know the world of wine, which is more than, sorry again to say, the Pinot Grigio, Sauvignon.
Absolutely.
Then that's why we don't list any Pinot Grigio.
Exactly.
Part 1 is really, really good, but is another story, is another level. But
absolutely. And this it's all about this. It's all about the passion, and people like yourself knows how to present this.
And for the how many there were yesterday in the Sherpa Baraka?
8 people.
8 people. We had he made a surprise for me as well. I didn't know. He invited the producer of
one of the wine,
and to be honest, I never seen that in any wine club, and that's what's going to happen. Probably not every time, but hopefully yes.
As regularly as possible. And you probably come back.
And you will be the next book on your diary. But
okay.
Yes, want to share the passion. There is our passion, and the passion is behind you as well, the producer.
Thank you.
We want
absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. For this perfect life. Thank you very much indeed to all of you.
Thank you so much. I love you guys. Cheers.
And let's see you.
Screenshot, Becky.
Let's see you in 2 weeks' time.
So,
okay.
Thank you. Love
Ciao.
you all. Bye bye. I'm going back to
Ciao.
India.